One of the things that you were talking about a little bit was the green technology and kind of building that up in this area. Do you think that that's something that should absolutely be done, looked at and examined?
I definitely think it's something we need to look at. And the more and more we see things, especially after the BP oil spill, we're pretty much at the point where we're sick of getting our oil from other countries. We're sick of having our own problems with the oil that we're seeing right there. The deeper we drill, the more problems we're going to have. So I think people do want these new green technologies, new green alternate source of energy. And I think if we could find a renewable source of energy and capitalize it on it in Indiana, it'll create a brand new economy that we can use, make products for, keep our engineers here and other getting college students. And I think that this will help Indiana and other states that want to buy these technologies from us or other countries even. I think this could create a brand new economy, which again, I think Indiana can really prosper off an idea like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I've asked some questions. I'll kind of let you wrap up anything that you want to talk about that we missed.
Biggest thing is I find out a lot of people realize that Bob Morris and I are kind of close in some of the ideas about the tax incentives, the support for small businesses. I believe we also we stay in the common ground on pro-life issues as well. I think the biggest difference between him and I are that I have an inside look on the education, and I have an idea for us to move forward. I have a clear vision of what I think should be done in our district with education, with jobs. And I think that this is a big distinction there, that I'm trying to find pretty much sensible solutions for some of the problems we're facing right now. And that's what I would like to do if I got elected into Indianapolis. And for the 84th district, I'd like to find sensible solutions that don't involve raising taxes, but involve us being able to find ways to save money, to create new jobs, and to help our college educated students find jobs, as well as helping our students in our public schools. I think that's a big thing we need to make sure we take care of is our public schools. I think public education is a great gift for the American students, and we have a lot of students from all over the world who come here and use our public schools as well and learn from them, and we learn from them as well. And I think it's a great exchange, and I think that's something we'll miss if we switch to charter schools, or if we just start to get rid of some of our public education programs. The more we get cut, I think the more it hurts our students and it hurts everyone in the community. So I think those are some of the things that separate me from my opponent in this race. So those are the big issues I just want to point out.
Mm-hmm. Well, and how do you feel that education is really the basic foundation of society?
Oh, I definitely think it's the basic building blocks of our society, definitely, because without the public education system or even the private parochial schools, which I went to, I think we need these so that it pretty much gives us a lot of times, it helps mold us into who we are, because we go there at our critical ages in our life, and the programs that are offered there help give us ideas of what we want to do in the future, and it helps build who we are going to become. And I think a lot of times we have our relationships being built in these schools, and I think that it's very important for us to make sure we're doing it correctly, doing it right, doing what's best for our students, instead of throwing them all together and hoping that they'll come out of it okay. So we need to take care of the public education system, because if we do that, we'll be taking care of our future generations.
And I did lie. I one other question that I had forgot to write down. Where do you stand on township government, and do you think that it's a needed level of government?
Oh, I like township government. I think anytime you can get the government closer to the people and get more of the people involved in it, I think that's something that really matters. And I like the idea of having these township governments where, again, I've seen even just out campaigning, you go out there and you see these township government leaders, and they're out there and everyone knows who they are as a familiar face in the neighborhood. And I think that's really important, where the people can feel a connection to the government. It doesn't feel like it's Big Brother out there watching them, and it doesn't feel like they have no connection to what's going on in Indianapolis or DC. With the township governments, it's the people of their community that's helping them here directly, and I think that's very essential. And I think that keeps people active in politics and keeps them pretty much connected to what's going on.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it for me. Anything else for you?
I think that's it too.
Okay. Well, Evan, we really appreciate your time today, and we wish you well on November.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.